Hello, everybody. Um, Welcome to part 4 of Portal Knights. So you may immediately notice this. I just pulled it off my other character because I already had like 2 other mounts, and I just wanted one for this character, and I thought that something that was not covered in armor or a dragon would be a little bit better for Tom, especially since this is supposed to be like kind of a ghostly thing. I feel like it would be better than a literal animal for him to ride. So yeah, it was either that or I was thinking of getting like an armored boar. Today, the original plan was to just excavate this area. Oh whoa. But that's not happening now because I have been told that doing that would be bad. And it's not a good area. Which I can understand. It's also not nearly as large as everywhere else. I have some ideas for some builds. I've done a few things in creative mode besides just Nook's Cranny, which I showed you. I really like the battling in this game. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay down some chests, make some stuff, and then we will head to our next area. Hold on one second while I just open up chat and set the rest of the stuff up. How are you guys doing today? I know I didn't stream early or anything, so that might upset some of our viewers, but that's fine. I still think it's going to be pretty great to go into this and actually make the village that I've always wanted since I started. So, yeah. And I've had this game for a bit now. Oh, there's some really, really cool things that I cannot wait to do. Okay, so let's get this stuff with us. Perfect. Alright, and I think that's it. At least for now. What else? Oh, I should go tear down some... oh, yeah, that. That I do need. Oh, and I should tear off... oh. It's not on there. It's not in my inventory. Oh, hey, Buichi. Haven't seen you in a while. Hi. How's it going? God, I'm looking for a shop sign and I just can't find it. I swore I had one. What? Okay, I might be totally off on that. I swore I had a shop sign. Hold on. Maybe it's somewhere and I'm not remembering off the top of my head. Huh. Weird. Yeah, I don't see one. Ah, there it is. Knew I had it. Okay. How's it going? Alright. So let's do the next best thing. So instead of here, And I explained why I wanted to do here, because it's already all enclosed and nice and everything, and I can just terraform the rest of it. But I started to understand what he was talking about, how I can't move that, and monsters will always spawn, and it would take a while. But I like having the monsters around. It's really nice and atmospheric. But whatever. It gives me a chance to utilize the battling system and just take care of a bunch of guys and get a little bit of XP, which I enjoy. But instead, I'll leave this little shop here. I'll probably end up tearing it down if I'm being honest, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, here we go. Did a little bit of spring cleaning, which was great. Yeah. Bagged a bunch of clothes and vacuumed, which just kind of feels nice. Oh, God. Oh, no. My area is entirely different than Oasis's. Yep, lots of renovation. Oh, no. God damn it. Alright, well, I know exactly what to do. Alright. There we go. Now there's something in every single slot. So now, do I have wood in my inventory? Yes, I do. So I'll collect every single thing. Oh, man. Well, I mean, it looks nice, so can't really complain. Do I have any stone on me? No, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Nice. Because I want stone. I don't need the dirt, but the stone will be nice. Okay, let's start over here. Let's start excavating from right here. So this is going to be a tad mind-numbing, but that's alright. So we're going to convert this entire place into a pseudo-animal forest, which is, if you don't know, the original Animal Crossing village. We're obviously going to have stuff that wasn't in there, like I want a blacksmith, and a library. Although I will have the conventional dump. I will have a pseudo train station. Stuff like that. And I will have, like, reset center signs and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. And I hope you are too. So, this place will look really, really cool once it's all done. Sadly, that might be a while, you know, so. Alright. I'm just glad that this dirt actually deletes. Like, it all gets rid of itself. Like, as you can see, it starts despawning. But the coolest thing is I want to have in the back of Nook's Cranny, there's going to be like a secret room to a storage space. And I have some really cool lights to use. And this is what I wanted to stream today because I couldn't get enough of... Yes, it's been a bit. Now I feel guilty when I go into any stream. Don't ask for me to be more specific because, I don't know, and unfortunately I'm missing when you reach your 100th milestone and much more. Anyway, I hope I'll start watching it again. Oh, you don't have to feel guilty at all, Buichi. It's totally fine. I did meet my milestone, though, which is amazing and feels great. But, yeah. No, you don't have to feel bad about any of that, Buichi. It just happens. It's totally okay. It's not like I'm gonna sit here and be like, oh, you don't watch my content, brah. You really helped support me in the very beginning. And gave me a lot of confidence. And helped me out in a lot of ways. And I really enjoyed playing Animal Crossing with you, too. If you would watch my stuff more often, that would be awesome. But I'm not gonna try and make anybody feel bad because they don't. Because that's not the point. I'm just really excited for, you know, the next milestone and all that. Oh, but if you do stick around, I'm gonna be doing a birthday stream on June 6th. It's gonna be a 24-hour stream, so if you have the time, pop in for that. I'll be playing Drunk Mario Kart as it's my 19th birthday and I live in Canada, which will be fun. I'll be playing with some viewers and friends who are of age, of course. And that'll be really, really cool. Yeah, there'll be some other stuff during the day. I'll be talking with the old Terraria group. And stuff like that. I'm also probably going to do a bit of Cards Against Humanity. And everything else that I'm doing. That is literally the first time I've talked about it, so... I mean, I kind of stopped watching because I felt guilty, for joining the stream. Why? That... Okay. I don't really understand, but... It's alright. Everything's fine. You don't have to feel guilty about it. Believe me, no one here holds a grudge against you or anything. Not that I understand what the grudge would be about, but... It's okay, Buichi. Yes, it's very confusing. It's alright. Believe me, people have done stuff much worse to me on stream that are still here. You didn't even upset me. Not once. Mikkel and Ricky, on the other hand, totally have. And are still here. Ricky didn't really make up for his mistake. Mikkel did, though. Mikkel's been very good about everything. So yeah, you don't have to worry. Believe me. I have friends that feel like they're a waste of space all the time. Like, I remember when I was in high school, I have this friend, Carmel, and she was just like, during winter break, oh, I'm such a pain. It would be much better for my friends if I just stopped hanging out with them. And, like, that doesn't make any sense at all and totally does the exact opposite of what she was trying to accomplish. So know that you're always welcome here, and that, like, no matter what you do, unless you, like, you know, try to dox me or something, certain it'll be fine, or you, like, you know, scream profanities against me, pretty certain it's gonna be okay. I'm a pretty understanding guy. Alright. How have you been? Considering no one else is here currently? Huh. few layers. I'm really excited to do Paper Mario when that comes out this July. I think that's going to be really, really cool. I'm excited to fight the Empress of Light. I'm going to do some Smash and then Terraria tomorrow. The one stream I come back, nobody is here. Lol. Hello, Gaster. Yeah, well, usually when I stream something that I really like, no one shows up. And then when I stream something that the viewers want, of course people show up. And that I don't like nearly as much. It's just kind of how it works. You know? So. Not saying that I don't enjoy Animal Crossing. It's just until, you know, until we reach the next season or something, then I might. But I think, honestly, my next Animal Crossing stream, I'm probably going to look through the Critterpedia online and do a rare fish stream. And that'll probably be it. I still do my daily check-ins and all that, but all you guys want me to do is just open up the island, and if I open up the island, I never get anything done. So it doesn't really seem all that productive. But yeah, no, I always enjoyed the older Animal Crossing streams where, like, you know, the game was new and fresh, and we all just kind of befuddled and ran around with ocarinas. It was fun. I really want Squeaky Hammers to come back, because those had, like, knockback, which was fun. Not, like, anything huge. It was only slight, but I remember it, and I remember it being great. Alright, let's keep going. So, oh, by the way, I got Raymond in my campsite on the topic of AC. Really? Oh, that's sick. Did you tell me you took him, right? That would be amazing to get Raymond. God. Yeah, I kind of want to go hunting for stuff, because I've accumulated a bit of Nook Miles tickets now, but I just haven't gotten lucky enough to get rid of some of my villagers yet. Isn't Raymond common? No. Not at all. It took about an hour to win the game because some stupid buddy eventually moved in. Yeah, no, Raymond is the rarest villager in the entire game. I don't know if that was a trick question or not, but Raymond is literally the rarest villager in the entire game. And he's also one of the most expensive, depending on who you ask. Judy's also pretty high up there, but Judy's a lot more common than Raymond is. Although when there's over 400 villagers, it's hard to really look for one in particular, you know what I mean? So, because you don't get more than one at the exact same time, so it's... Yeah, I think it took me like 40 minutes to get Anka to move in when she came in my campsite. Oh. After I got terraforming, I haven't done much in the game. I think it just kind of happened to me after I, after I got 5 stars, I think is when I started to kind of dip down. And I just haven't gotten to doing the flower farm yet. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the next events, and then I'm probably going to restart. But that'll be a conversion thing. Alright, hold on one second. I'll get on Discord. Awesome. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, good for you. You will compete in the next fashion show? Nice. Bleachy. We're doing fashion shows now. If you watch the last episode of Animal Crossing, we're gonna start doing more fashion shows. That also really kind of reignited my love for Animal Crossing, because it's like, oh yes, like the fact that actual companies are making designs and everything. I think I'm gonna get into doing more design work. So yeah. Yeah, I think I'm also going to move where the custom design contest. Somewhat. You'll watch the video. So basically, you have to have a custom designed chess piece, and everything else can be an item in the game. It doesn't matter. And we usually go by themes, but you can go against those themes, and if your design is good enough, you'll earn more points. Usually we do 3 themes, but because we didn't have enough people, we did 4, and the person that accumulates the most points wins. Interesting. Yeah, I think it is anyway. No, it was really cool. We did like, so Haley won, or she's a viewer. I think her name was like Girl Gamer or something. I've missed so much. Yeah, you've missed a lot. Yeah, I've been doing Terraria streams, which has been really fun. We started doing like boss raids with viewers. That's still like needing to be fixed, because I built an entire boss arena with Michael. God. Also, check the server. There's been a lot of updates and rule changes and stuff like that. Also, I might stop streaming for a bit, which I've said before, because I need to go back to work, right? So, and until I start earning income, like a good amount of income and everything, I need to find a workflow and a job that's good for me and everything. So streams might become less frequently, which is either going to do one of 2 things, and I'm really scared of this. It's either going to mean that streams get more views because it'll be the only time that people can actually see me stream, or it'll mean we'll get no views at all. Because it's like, oh, you can only stream once every few days now, and, well, if it's not something I want to watch, I'm not here for you, I'm here for the content, and so, you know. So it's either gonna go one of two ways, and I'm just scared to see which is which, because, like, I will always watch your streams. Thank you, Gaster. It's very kind of you. Because I know a lot of people that are like, oh, you're playing this game. Well, I don't want to watch you play that, so bye. And it's just like, that's never been how I do YouTube. 50 plus new messages since May 18th. Yep. Buichi, you don't have to feel guilty about anything. I'm in Discords and stuff that I haven't checked in months. I'm at a Discord that I haven't checked in 2 years. Like, it's alright. It's not like I messaged you being, hey, where you been, or something. I can keep that pool of water there. It's fine. Alright. I can't believe all that work was for nothing. Yeah, no, it really sucks. Yeah, it just blows. So the seed that you showed me, I was like, oh, that sounds amazing and might make for a good video, but like, I just don't want to do it because it's like, why would I put so much work into that when it would be for practically nothing? You know what I mean? Like, that just sounds like way too much crap to me. Yeah, I'm glad to, yeah, you enjoy the fact that I interact with my viewers and actually, like, put people as a part of the stream. Like, the only good thing is the seed, in the seed were the Moon Lord legs and Scarab bombs. I disagree with that. Or are you talking about, the seed that the boss arena was in, or the seed that the bombs, like, with the demolitionist? Because red seed, I think the coolest thing about that was the dungeon. And, like, the ocean pits, those were really cool. And the fact that it had Crimson and Corruption, naturally, that's awesome. And all the Living Wood trees to tear down and reform. That would have been so cool and such a cool place to live, because it would have been, I would have had to fight off Hollow, Crimson, Corruption, all at the same time, while having to deal with the jungle. Like, oh, it would have been so great. But we had no guide. Like, there's nothing to do. There's no way. Just none, you know? And that sucks. The deer in Breath of the Wild? No. What you're thinking of is the Lord of the Mountain. Don't forget desert and snow. Yeah, but those don't spread. Hopefully the mod loader actually gets updated to 1.4. Oh, of course it will. Because the difference is that's not corporate. That's owned by a group, right? So, like, it's being supported corporately, but they can work independently. There's a big difference. It's not like the company just said, oh, yeah, we'll buy that. Being supported. Ah, it was like that. Okay. I just realized Terraria on the Switch is trash. The frame rates are trash sometimes. Oh, totally. Absolutely. But I prefer playing on the Switch to the computer. I like the controls better. And of course I'm biased. I love the Switch. The Switch is my favorite console. If it wasn't apparent by the fact that I loved it so much, I got a fucking tattoo, right? Like, people forget that sometimes. I mean, there's more meaning behind that tattoo than that, but, you know. I'm stupid. That's why I got killed by Moonlord. On Switch version, I can dodge easier. Yeah, on Switch version, I can fucking build easier. Ugh. Switch tattoo? Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, I have the logo right on my wrist. Why? I got it the day Etika died. I got it on the 20th of June. So it was the night after his suicide video was posted. And his death wasn't confirmed yet, but I knew he was dead. He's not the type of person to make that video and not go through with it. And if he was caught between that, is controller better for building? In my personal opinion, yes. But the other thing is that in handheld, you can also use the touchscreen for building. And I did that a lot, actually. I had a finger press stylus that I used. I'm just fucking weird like that. But yeah, that's why I got that tattoo. Yeah. Also, I'm really terrified for June. As much as there's a lot that goes on in June. You know, really, really cool stuff like E3 and all that, which I'm certain we're gonna get some sort of digital event from someone next month. There's no way that we won't. People had stuff planned. I highly doubt. You know, and other stuff like that, but, you know, along with that also comes that day, and it just terrifies me. The 12th of May was really, really hard for me. I did really good on stream that day. I just kind of kept it to myself, and I tried to not think about it. And then when people started posting about it in our Discord, I just broke, and I started crying, man. Yeah, no, I got that tattoo literally the day after, and I was only 18 for like not even a month at that point. So that was really weird for them, because they were like, "Oh, what do we do? You know, this kid doesn't even have photo ID." And I was like, I literally just used my birth certificate and my health card, and was like, "Here, have these." Nice to know someone's taking it seriously. Are you talking about the rank joke from last stream? Or are you literally talking about what I was talking about? Gaster, if you know what... Do you remember? Do you remember, Gaster? Gaster is rank 6. Oh, totally. And I'm rank, what was it? 7,028? I'm new on the list. Or something ridiculous like that, right? $20.68. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't talk much on the server. Gaster. It's not about the server. Wrong list, Gaster. Yep. That's why we do the Sex Offender Shuffle. Fuck. I'm gonna be honest, this stream is probably just going to be me excavating. Oh, that rank. Yeah, Bleachy, you missed it. They had a whole joke about stuff like that. Oh, it was great. No, yeah, Desmond was my hero and someone that truly inspired me. And when he took his life, it really affected me, and it still does. So I have that tattoo. Yeah. God, taking all of this down is going to be quite the pain in my ass. Is there a faster way to do this? That's sad, Toast. What's sad? YouTube recommended me one of his videos. Why didn't I watch him before his death? I don't know, man. No, I think the thing that's really sad for me now, especially, is, like, I wasn't as active in the chat as I could have been. And so, like, when you look at all these highlight lists of people that, like, oh, these are the people that were, like, the top donators or anything, you know, I didn't make enough money to be able to be there or be an impact or whatever. I just never got the chance to. And there's a clip of me like crying my eyes out talking about that the night of the suicide video. That should have that I really should have put in that video I made on him, but I didn't. Which I really want you guys to watch. I really, really do, because it's a video that I'm really proud of. Probably the video that I'm the most proud of. Out of anything I've ever done. Because I put a lot of heart into that, and explaining kind of, you know, a lot about myself, too, so. Yesterday I visited the grave of my grandma. I'm really glad to hear that you got to do that. And I'm really sorry for your loss. Did you know her very well? If you don't want to talk about it, that's okay too, man. I didn't know my great-grandparents, and I don't really know my grandparents on my mother's side very well. I don't like my grandma on my dad's side. Yikes. Hello, Sam. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's Matt doing? How are you? Did you try doing another goose, or is that done, or are you working on the little shark now? Matt here too? Nice. No, we're finishing McCree's gun. Oh, awesome. Oh, also, I was looking at a bunch of those AC Overwatch outfits. Those are great, and I really like that guy's stuff, too. It's awesome. Thank you. Right? Yeah, no, it's really cool. No, I might end up making some of my own Overwatch stuff. Awesome. It's high noon. Oh, fuck. That's great. You know what's the worst part about that, Straight Ballin'? I remember how that song goes. I did a reanimation challenge when I was in high school. Or not in high school, Jesus Christ, when I was in middle school. And I had to reanimate the entire video. It's deleted on my channel. I did it almost fucking spotless. It was great. And I won that challenge, but at the cost, a lot of people thought I faked it, so. But, like, I remember how that entire song goes because I spent, like, 12 hours doing that challenge, and then I ended up taking a trip to Hawaii or something. Don't mind at night, I know you're looking at the cave and you're feeling kind of brave. The egg in the Sonic ROM hack? Yeah. I should probably go to Fort Finch and return to Richter, shouldn't I? Nah, fuck it. Tom Nook can just keep digging. Real recognize real, right? I listen to a lot of Lil Dicky. I love his stuff. But there's this in the music video for Freaky Friday when when there's that dude that recognizes him at the restaurant and he's like, "Oh, he's not a real rapper. He's like a funny rapper." You know, no one ever calls him a real rapper. And I was just like, does anyone actually say shit like that to him? Because I feel like that's totally untrue. I feel like it's like really exaggerated that people would actually say stuff like that. Because I don't know, man. I highly doubt that. Epic stream. Yo, thank you, Michael. Welcome to my epic stream, Michael. Hi guys, welcome to Not Minecraft. My name's Alpharad. Now that's a poggers moment. Oh, so I'm starting to put, like, Patreon goals and everything. And I have a list that I haven't put up on there yet, but, I'm gonna start posting, the unlisted content on my channel onto there. I just need to get a brand new editing software soon. Minecraft Mod Showcases were the prime of YouTube. People made bank off of that. Yeah, what I think the real, prize-winning shit were old-style Minecraft Let's Plays, man. People didn't know shit about the game. That was fantastic. I know recently that kind of had a resurgence like a year ago, but oh man, I remember people being like, "Yo, I survived my first night." That was the shit, dude. I remember when I was a kid and I was watching like Yogscast. Ugh. And when Simon taught Lewis how to loosely play the base game, even though he sucked at it. God, I loved that. Half-decent, bad audio quality content. Oh, I miss it, man. I'm glad that I get to do stuff like that. Hi, I'm back home now. Oh, hello, Carmel. Welcome to the stream. I was actually talking about you. How are you doing? Bro, yes, I remember watching Syndicate hunting Optic or something, and it was, like, so sick. You had to hide on a server and hunt this guy down, and they'd find his home. It was crazy. You know what's one of my favorite Minecraft like server mini games was, I think, Drugcraft, where you had to like farm and they were all called different kinds of drugs, and you could go in and you had to make your way back into the prison at the stop, and you could either be a dealer or a cop, and you would go down and drug bust people's places and destroy them, and you'd get leveled up. I'm doing good. What were you saying about me? Oh, I was talking about, someone was, saying how insecure they were about the fact that, like, they weren't a part of the stream all the time and everything, and they thought it would be better to stay out, and they felt guilty. And I was basically saying, well, I've had friends like that, and I was using you as an example. That's what I was saying. Also, constantly I talk about you. I talk about how good of an artist you are, and how good of friends we are. Stuff like that. How we've grown as changed as people. Grown and changed as people. Blah, 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 blah. I speak English, I swear. That's fair. And aww. I love you too, Carmel. There's this, like, really stupid video that I saw the other day by, I think his name's, like, Andrew Lillian or something. Toasty. Toasty Unalien confirmed. I do normal human things. I understand human concept. Guys, I think they believed me. Right? Right? You guys were fooled? Oh no. Anyway. So I saw this really stupid video by Andrew Lillian. And that might totally not be his name, and I might totally be saying that wrong, but whatever, I don't care. I know his name was Andrew. And it was like, YouTubers don't actually care about their audience, and I was just like, dude, what a fucking prick. It was like, this points out like big YouTubers as it was just like kind of a generalization of a few people that are scummy, which means no one cares about their viewership, and I was just like, this is like just loaded bullcrap. Forgets about gravity and levitates. Nice. I was like, I care about my viewership. Sure, it's not like I go to every single individual person that watches or whatever and go, are you okay? How are you doing? Or whatever. But the people that I'm actually close with, that, you know, like, come here and hang out and make an effort to actually, like, help me and expand the channel, I do check up on and talk to and, like, make friends and include them in videos and everything. Like, fuck, dude. I do care about my viewership. If it wasn't for the fact that people actually watch my shit, I wouldn't be able to do what I love. If I don't get a dono, I'm not going to stream this long again. I was like, bruh, chill. To a certain extent, I can understand that, but that's awful. Yeah, there's this girl who's just like, what the fuck? I haven't gotten a donation in an hour. What do you think? Is this content isn't free? I don't do this for nothing. And I was like, alright, lady, slow your roll. You know, like, you need to calm the fuck down. Like, if people donate, that's awesome. But I'm not gonna stop doing this if people don't donate. That's never been my goal, is to just make money. But I do want this to be my career, and if I don't make money at a certain point, I do have to quit, and that is a reality that I have to face. And I think that's very important to note. Like, I will not be able to do this full-time if I do not make a paycheck. That reminds me, I need to renew my Patreon. If you do that, that would be fucking crazy. Speaking of which, Bleachy and Michael, thanks to your donations, I am very close to getting a Photoshop subscription. And I'll be able to work on thumbnails. And soon, if we get more patrons, I'll be able to get an editing software and start making the best of Animal Crossing series. And I'll be able to post the other video. And soon there will be the unlisted content posted onto Patreon. Stuff like the Christmas videos that I never posted and things like that. Maybe the old Pokemon footage. Stuff that just never happened that should have, will all be on my Patreon. So yeah, if you guys are interested in any of that, please support me that way. And I've always said that if you want to donate, do it through Patreon, because then, at some point, if you keep coming, there will be content. I will open up Streamlab donos at a certain point, but I just don't really want to, because, like, I don't feel like I'm big enough to warrant that, but Patreon gives me a reason to put out content that I don't think is safe publicly, that I can put out on there, and gives you something for the money. If it was 1K viewers, you know, it's understandable. But, like, he had 50 toasties, so everyone was like, bruh. Yeah. I didn't say it was, like... But at a certain extent, unless the guy was, like, stacked or something, you know, like, maybe he can't afford to stream that long without making money. You know, like... I don't know, I didn't see the clip or anything, but, like... That's what I mean when I say stuff like that, right? Like, cause I'm getting to that point, you know? Not that I just want your guys' money, because that isn't it at all. It's that I might not be able to stream as long because I don't get donations. Which is fine. I just hope that the people that are in my community will stick with me through that, you know? But I watched Hot Summer. It's really sad. Thank you so much for watching that. Thank you. That is something that I don't think enough people watched. Thank you so much. I put a lot of heart into that video, and I felt awful recording that call, but I needed to because I knew that I would need to look back on it for myself. To be able to go through therapy and be like, this is what I said then, this is what I think now. You know, and see the difference. A lot of people said I was a really shitty person for doing that, but I also wanted to record that call so that if he picked up, I could send it to the police. It's understandable, or at least I understand it from you, because you the boy. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, I have no idea if that guy was a complete fucking asshole or not about it, because I would never be like, guys, I can't sit here and play video games for you. It's so fucking hard. Like, what the hell? You expect me to do this without getting paid? It's not like this is all a hobby of mine that I enjoy to share with other people. Fuck, if I don't make like $100 off of this, I'm not gonna do it again. You guys are dicks. How did I get the number? That's not something that I want to talk about specifically. That's not his... So that's not the one that got leaked. That's his burner number. The one that got leaked has... Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about that. Sorry. Why am I building up here? That information I'd rather not disclose. If that makes sense. But, anyway. It was kind of my understanding that if I called his original number, nothing would come of it. Actually, that isn't his, funny thing, that isn't his voice box, because I couldn't pick it up. I couldn't pick up the voice return message, like his message. I couldn't pick it up on the call. So thank God there's someone who actually could record that, because I wanted to get that when I was editing it. I was like, okay, well this is his old voice return message, because the one that he had on the burner wasn't the same, and I wanted to put the one that he had in the video to kind of get the same emotion. And so I don't know. I'll get the person who had it recorded. I'll find it later. Whatever. Anyway, so I used his old one. Burner? Yeah, okay, so I'll explain that. During the kind of like the what is now referred to as like the downfall of Etika, from around October of 2018, or no, from like September of 2018 to like kind of May of 2019, Desmond went through some like massive changes. And you know, he went through this like whole downfall of mental instability, like crazy power trip, yada yada. If you really want to hear the whole story, you can find that online. But the important part, after he got out of the mental hospital for the second time, after people basically harassing him, and sending the cops to his door constantly for mental checks. He eventually just, because people were finding it anyway, people already had the information. They were already coming to his house. People knew his information, his phone number, stuff like that. He decided to take the step, which I didn't understand at the time, and it felt really stupid, but he disclosed all of his information. He showed his address. He showed his phone number publicly. Stuff like that. And he fucking held out his medical information and posted it on his Instagram. And everybody was like, whoa, okay. And I reported it immediately. I was just like, hey, guys, you need to get this taken down fucking now. But it was too late. It was way too late. And so after that, because the problem was, he was like, okay, well, now everyone knows, and there are police watching my house all the time, so no one can fucking touch me. Okay, that's great, but no one who's your actual friend can now help you through the shit you're going through, so no one has a way of contacting you because people are constantly blowing up your phone. So, to kind of counter that, he bought a burner phone, which is a secondary phone that's usually used by, like, drug dealers and crime lords. It's something that's untrackable. An example would be like an old shitty BlackBerry. It's something that is just, I think the equivalent would be like a disposable camera. Would be the equivalent of a burner phone. Big brain move. Yeah. At the time, it felt so stupid, but looking back on it, other than, like, disclosing his phone number, I think everything was fine because people were already at his door. But once it becomes a certain amount, one of two things were going to happen. Either he would have been evicted, or he would have been under police watch. And he was like, I'd rather be under police watch than just having creeps show up anyway. So if the worst people are the ones that already know my information, what's going to happen if a bunch of other people know it anyway? I already have the worst option. So, you know, how can it get any worse from there? And the problem wasn't that people figured out where he was or whatever. The problem was that a bunch of his friends didn't know his burner number. He started excluding people and shutting them down. A bunch of them couldn't go and see them because of the stuff that was happening, and he started pushing people away until he destroyed himself. And that's really the story. So there you go. Yeah, anyway, I had that burner number. I still have his contact on my phone, actually, of the first number, because I saw a bunch of people doing it, so I did. So I put in every single descriptor I could, just so that I could remember it. I have this picture of him, actually. It was on the news, and I remember it from years ago when he started getting what people consider his big move of like, oh, this is when he become really, really famous. Before the Switch model was released, he made a fake 3D printed Switch, which was the design that was shown off at a business meeting that he got a bunch of people to look into, which was technically illegal. And 3D printed the Switch and then showed it off on stream. And he ended up in the news. And so there's a picture of him wearing the old-ass Etika hat that was just like some thrown-together merch that's literally stitched together that I believe was handmade. This is the picture of him with that, and then the old 3D printed Switch. which looks just amazing. What? Okay, hello? Yeah, sure, I'm on stream though. Hold on one second, I'm gonna mute myself. Sorry about that, my brother came into the room. I'm probably gonna private this afterwards. I don't really need this conversation to be everywhere, but yeah, so you guys know. There you go. Have any other questions you want to ask me while we're here? Can I, like... Man, the distance that I can dig is absolutely insane. All this was made by 505 Games, so... And I'm glad that they understand that, like... just the building radius is really important, because it's like, it's not a hindrance to be able to do this. It's not OP. Polar, what the fuck? Dude, I'm nutting to Tom Nook. Could you not talk? Nice, man. Fucking nice. Yo, we're at 119 subs, guys. One more and we'll hit 120. God, there was this really fucking disgusting picture that I saw on the internet of, like, Tom Nook with a huge nutsack. Blech. So gross. I want to be around when it hits 420. Okay, maybe for you, it'll be 420, but it's literally 746 for me. I mean the sub count, okay. Well, I mean, unless you stop watching my videos for some reason, sure. And the channel actually keeps growing after I end up getting a part-time job. Which I'm kind of scared of, but that's fine. If my channel dies prematurely, I'll just keep going, and I'll be like Tobuscus. Except for I won't have, you know, people saying I touch kids or something. Is that what happened with him? It was never very clear. I don't really remember. I think it was something like that, right? We were like, he was a pedophile or something? Or am I totally wrong in saying that? And am I spreading lies? Cheeseburger. Only the highest intelligence. Man, terraforming is so much fun. God, don't you love demolition? I remember when I did this in my Minecraft world. It was a lot slower. Did you now? Ricky made some fucking awesome stuff, like that pancake hat. I really want that. Yay, destroying... Is there cheeseburgers in Canada? More dumb American questions! Yay! Of course there's fucking cheeseburgers in Canada. Is there maple syrup in America? I would be so shocked if there were. Canada, not Canada. Oh, sorry. Polar, I will time you out. Stop. Polar, stop. Okay, I'll stop. Thank you. Awesome. I'm really excited to have this place all done, and I've had some ideas for the library and everything. Is there cows in Canada? God damn it. No, there's also no basic necessities either. Did you know Canada doesn't have a president? Isn't that wild, guys? It's really hard to believe. So what, if there's no president, does that mean there's like no laws? Who takes care of your country, huh? We have something called a prime minister. Oh, is that just a fake president? Oh, that's stupid. Why don't you just call him what he is? Because it functions differently. Oh, that's dumb. A land of wonder and imagination. Imagine if that was how I first joined the community during your 100 sub stream and I just say nuts to Tom Nook epically. Yikers. Polar, you're one of the first, like, newer viewers that, that really just kind of flourished in the community. Like, I couldn't really imagine, like, it's hard to really remember, you not being here because you're really involved, which is really cool. And I hope you stick around, man. Weechi, if you're still watching, I hope you stick around too. Because I will never forget that you were my first donator. Yeah, I hope you're still around then too, man. Yeah, a lot of people are like, don't forget us when you're famous. And it's like, dude, I don't know. That's a long road. Why spend money on Toasty and not Pokimane? Come on. Because Pokimane makes more than enough money doing what she's doing. And she plays the system very well. it's funny that she actually got her viewership expanded by collabing with Markiplier. JK, I love your content. Aw, thanks, man, even though it's really half-assed. Thank you. Yeah, I only spend money on the Queen Pokemon. Oh, that's good, guys. Yeah, that's right, everybody. I support Pokemon. Everyone, please simp for Pokemon. If you're not a simp for Pokemon, leave. I'm kidding. Please don't. And I mean, to be fair, you can simp for Pokemon all you want. I don't care. Honestly, I could give a rat's ass what you do. Okay, but oh, Michael. Oh. Pokemon is the reason I'm on the list. Oh no. Nice, I'm level 12 just from digging. It's really interesting seeing Michael Reeves be on offline TV. I actually got into offline TV recently, and I like when I first started, I was like, oh, I didn't realize Pokemon was actually on offline TV. Because I started watching because of Skara, and of course, I've always loved Michael Reeves, so. The sad thing about Pokemon, though, in my opinion, is, like, she seems like very generic gamer girl. Like, when it comes to a lot of things, she seems a tad little brain dead and just very high-pitched. What's offline TV? Oh, man. Fuck. It's like a reality TV show, basically. Where, it's a house of a bunch of streamers, and they record, like, different challenges and stuff together in their day-to-day life sometimes. Although, as it kind of expanded more, it became less and less about the day-to-day, and more about, like, their streams and doing content together, which is comparatively more interesting, but it kind of, it lets into this whole mindset of, like, the super fan and everything, you know? It's really good content and makes, I think makes a decent amount of money. Take some moisturizer and tissues. I'm moving to Pokemon City. I need a bag, you guys. That's so gross. You guys are nasty. It was a really, really smart move, and I think to take in the people that they did really, really well. Also, to move Michael Reeves into that house did really good for offline TV, because it expanded not only Michael's community, but also introduced everyone from Michael's community into offline TV. So yeah, which I think is really, really cool. And if I ever got the chance to join, like, a streamer house or something, it would definitely be something to consider. But, you know.
She's weirded out because the room's clean.
What?
She's weirded out because the room's clean. Isaac, what? It's okay. Come on.
Just she doesn't. Yeah, because we cleaned up the room. What am I clearing land for? Oh, so I'm going to make, remember how the joke is like, oh, I'm Tom Nook, and yada yada, and this is Animal Forest? I'm actually going to make, like, an old-style Animal Crossing village.
I'm Tom Nook, and I'm gonna break your fucking knees!
I'm gonna break your knees! If you don't pay me back, that's 600,000 bells you owe me. I swear to God. Also, to, I believe it was Phantom who said, isn't that... Maybe it was Gaster who said, isn't that A summon? Isn't that summon a mount in Breath of the Wild? No, the Lord of the Mountain doesn't even have horns. The Lord of the Mountain is a like six-eyed horse. Why not do it in Minecraft? Because in Minecraft I can't look like this, and because I actually wanted to do it in this game so that it gave me a little bit more purpose, and I really like the weapons and characters and islands and stuff like that.
Do you want an onion ring?
Yes, please. I think I'm gonna take a break and
Eat something?
yeah, go and get some dinner. So I'll be back. Rocket looks like gay Pee-wee. Nice. That's funny. That's a good one. I like that one. Even though Zucker and Pee-wee be gay. I'm surprised you remember that. Yeah, I walked into Pee-wee's house and Zucker was sucking him off. Huh. Too bad there isn't a Twitch streamer named Tyler Ninja Blevins. Recently, I subbed to a Mixer stream. I'm kidding. I've never used Mixer. Who uses Mixer? He good at Fortnite? Really? I've never even heard of him. Who the fuck is Ninja? Although there was this really cool Fortnite skin. Oh, this guy with blue hair. He was called Ninja for some reason. Actually, recently I watched the video that Pyrocynical made about his book. God. Ninja's awful. You use it to watch people play Paladin, or to, yeah, no, that made sense. Why not just do that on Twitch? Zucker giving a Zuck. Yikers. Yeah, he gave Pee-wee that good Zuck. Yeah, he did the exact same thing he did to Joe Exotic. You guys seen that video?
What?
The Joe Exotic Animal Crossing video?
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately.
It's one of my fucking favorite videos on YouTube, man. So good. Yeah, Flashgits made another animation called The Simpsons. And it's so fucking good. It's about the iDubbbz thing. Not the bad Zuck, le good Zuck. Giving him that good Zuck. You know how it is, baby. Giving him that good Zuck. You know how it is, cuz. Now he's getting the good Zuck. You didn't realize that? Yes. Zucker was giving Pee-wee the Zuck. How did you... I even said that in the video, didn't I? I'm pretty certain I did. The name. No shit. Was giving Pee-wee the Zuck. Yes, his little pee-pee Pee-wee. You can't escape Zucker's tentacles. Oh, fuck, that is so nasty. Yeah. He's another version of the P word. I can't say 'cause YouTuber. Nice. What? I'm not allowing you to say the cock and balls word? What? Dude. It's alright. pee-pee noises. Like that? No? Because that's fucking gross and totally inaccurate? Because I'm an alien and I don't know how the pee-pee works? Right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Phantom, can you help me? I'm a lizard? Dude, nice. Wait, you too? Oh my god, dude! Finally, I'm so happy to meet someone who has something in common with me, you know? Yeah, like, can I get some people to like, come and help me with this? Would a gold pickaxe be faster? Hold on. Do you know somebody named Mark Zuckerberg? No, actually, I don't. Although I know about this movie called The Social Network. Yeah, fuck Jesse Eisenberg for making Facebook, though. Like, God.
Stop!
All I can think about is the guy that played the guy that made Facebook.
Jesse Eisenberg of the Fox Twins.
Crazy rowing.
Then 2 hours later, in big capital letters,
Mark Zuckerberg.
Gotta love it. The most grandma thing you know is not sewing, but knitting. Is this still time?
Mark gave you the Zuck. Oh my god. Well then, you should probably be put in jail, because I'm pretty certain that's pedophilia. Because I'm pretty certain you're not over 18, Gaster. I may be wrong. Do not ask if it's my blood.
Is it your blood?
If it's not, well... Yikers, dude. Okay, yeah, this is much faster. Why wasn't I doing this? I should have been doing this the entire time. I just wanted to do it as Tom Nook because I was like, well, it'll be better that way. How do you describe opening a cold one with the girls? What do you... I'm pretty certain that's self-explanatory. It just doesn't sound nearly as big of a meme. As, yeah, I sat back and I was opening a cold one with the boys. You know?
Crack and open a cold one. Jeez, get your meme right, man.
Fuck off.
Fuck on, get better results.
Yeah, shut up. It's your catchphrase. Oh my god, I completely lost my train of thought. I watched The Social Network when it came out. I actually really, really like that movie, and Jesse Eisenberg is still one of my favorite actors. Dude, I don't know a lot of current memes, bro. I'm not a very hip kid. God, that made me sound way older than I am. Holy shit. Dude, I think, my friends had to harass me into getting a Facebook when I was in fucking elementary school. And, the only reason why I got a phone was because my parents demanded that I get one, and I didn't want one. There are a lot of things like that where I've been so, alienated from a lot of people my age. Haha, old! Oh, wait, says the 22-year-old. Are you a boomer? Question mark?
No.
No. Not by definition or mean.
No, by mean we are Zoomers.
And by the actual generation,
We are Gen Z.
we are Zoomers!
Also known as the I generation.
Which I find funny because I hate fucking Apple products.
Hey, Toasty, what do you want here from me?
Nice. Turns around, sees you knitting a noose.
I will make it for the bin. I will make one for just for you for the bin. I will learn how to crochet those.
It'd be really funny to like.
Oh,
you
actually,
know
that
those?
wouldn't be that hard.
No, probably not. You know how there are those like clips of like, all right, get ready, and then they show like their big weapons arsenal. Just on the wall next to all the guns and swords and shit is just a big long noose with like double tied rope.
It's actually 8 knots. Shh, don't ask why I know that.
I meant 2 strings of rope tied together to make the noose.
Why would you use 2 strings of rope when you only need 1?
So that it can carry a 500-pound man.
That suddenly makes so much more sense. Okay, for legal reasons, this is all a joke.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. Floor gang, ceiling gang, lame. Guys, am I boomerang prematurely?
As someone who was raised by boomers,
As someone who's raised by boomers.
no, quite literally, my grandparents were also boomers.
Man, I don't think you were really raised by your grandparents.
They definitely had a hand in raising me. You know, from the dead.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
Morbid.
That reminds me, we need to go out in a bit before we get started.
It's like, yeah, I remember fucking Alex and Carmel making jokes like that. I remember long-winded thing that like, oh yeah, it's parent-teacher day. My mom didn't want to come and, well, my dad.
Yeah.
It's like, well, where are your parents? Mom's not here, but I can bring my dad if you really want. It'll take a little bit, though.
That's like when I say, hey, you want to meet my grandparents?
Yeah.
I point to one of my tattoos and the other one to the there.
Well, it's like, well, we can do it one of 2 ways. I can go in the back room and I can get a summon circle, or we can go dig up their bodies.
Can't even do that.
I meant their parents, but Mom's not dead yet.
Nope. Allow them to try that.
Man, I really like. It's like the thought of like Carmel like growing up and like becoming a fully fledged adult and living on her own is still really weird to me. Haha, funny, summoning a demon. Yep.
Of course, the occult is nothing you really actually want to fuck around with.
Meh. I'd do it.
You have fun with that. There's a reason all I do is read tarot, and I don't do anything else.
Guess who's back? Phantom, if I open up this world on online, will you help me excavate this?
So what is this game anyway?
This is Portal Knights. It's made by the same people that made Terraria. Sure, if I don't lag. Yikers. Actually, never mind. It's fine. I can do it. It's okay. I don't want the game to crash and it's all reset. It happened last night with me and Oasis, so... I almost lost everything I had. So I think I'll just keep it the way it is. Let me do a connection test. Alright. Here, hold on, I'll save and exit. Also, to anyone who asks why I'm excavating and what I'm doing, read the fucking title. Like, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Ever played with a Ouija board? I have, and my sleep paralysis demon is really chill. The other day, he wanted my Wi-Fi password, so I gave it to him. I have legitimately screwed with a Ouija board several times, and I do not recommend it.
I played with a Ouija board a couple months ago. Nothing happened, thankfully.
What?
Yeah, Charlie and I took out the Ouija board.
Oh, that's really stupid.
Yeah, but because, I could tell, okay, so there was something trying to come through.
Okay, let's not talk about this on stream.
But it didn't.
Uh-huh.
Because we said goodbye before it happened.
Zoink, Scoob. Jesus
Big
Christ.
Don't mess around with a Ouija board.
Don't do it,
That is
kids.
Stream Mom's advice for today.
It's also my advice. Don't fuck around with Ouija boards, man. She can fuck you up for life.
Yep.
Haha, what's a fancy ass font? Give me a suggestion. There you go. The Fight Club font. And I even gave you a link how to get it. Yo, if we could actually make all the announcements done in the Fight Club font in the Discord, that would be amazing. If we could figure out how to do that, I would fucking love that.
Have I told your, have I told the story up here about how I described our friend's grandmother to her? And I'd never met the woman or seen a photo?
It's good. Don't, please. Not right now. Spelling errors? What? Your connection is stable? Alright, then join.
Alright, well, I'm going to listen to music then.
No, you can talk about it. It's fine.
You're okay with it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so back when I was about 16 years old, this is about 3 years ago,
Yes, I did save my game.
okay, so 3 years ago, this was, during a pretty shitty time in my life, whatever, all that stuff, and I was staying with a friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours, who we've both known for quite some time. Obviously, Tosi's known her longer than I have, but that goes without saying. We went to middle school together. Anyway, that's not part of the story. So, I'm staying with her. It's about 2 a.m. at this point. And I just looked at her and I'm like, so who's the lady in the corner? She's like, what are you talking about? And I describe this woman who looks very much like her mother. Like, and she, you know, there's, you know, very obvious similarities between her and her family members. Height, facial structure, everything like that. Hair color. And then I mentioned something that nobody has known about for a long time. I started talking about a certain type of jewelry she's wearing that I had never seen before. And when she showed me it, she was like, wow, you just described my grandmother. And she showed me a photo, and I'm like, that's her. That is probably the most trippy thing I have ever done. And I wasn't even high.
God, I can't wait until we get home and can have salad. Oh my god, we have salad!
Phantom, are you gonna join? Come on, man. I need some help. Is salad code for something else? No. No, it's not.
It can be, but it's not.
It's not. It really isn't.
Could you imagine actually having salad be a euphemism for something between you and your partner?
I'm pretty certain they were trying to say that salad meant drugs, but
No, I'm not Markiplier. I'm not just gonna, you know, do a GTA roleplay and start talking about money as salad.
stop.
He's a natural at that. Like, he went in with a plan. And I never use voice chat, so it's like, what? But I think it's just because he's a creative guy, right?
Also because he's been literally doing stage shows for years and loves improv. And has also been a content creator, been on camera and done interviews.
For like, what, the past 7 years?
Yeah. So,
Man's a legend! Only he's still alive, so he's technically not a legend.
yeah.
But he's still a legend.
He is a legend.
You know? No, I'm terrified for one day I hear the stuff that we say and go back to any of the YouTubers we talk about.
I don't know, the thing about it is like,
the Jacksepticeye comments.
man, yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up. Yeah, that was funny.
And again, 'twas a joke.
Oh, totally a joke. But that would be hilarious if, like, in 5 years or something, I end up having a funny haha YouTube boxing match with Jacksepticeye. Wouldn't that be hilarious? It'd be great to see him kick my ass when he's middle-aged. Wouldn't that be a good funny haha, everybody? I want KSI to fight me? Okay, Phantom. Man, I hate KSI so much. Like, just, I don't know, man. People like that, like, I don't know if it's just, like, the way they talk or something. Like, just how full of themselves they are. I just hate that, man. They have this mentality, like, oh, I'm the best at this, and this is why I'm the best, and no one can really prove me wrong. And I'm not just saying that for views, that's what I really think. You know, it's like,
It's like, no, you're definitely saying that for views.
It's just like, get over yourself. You know, like, fuck. I like his second channel. I've never seen anything other than his main channel. I liked his older stuff, I guess. You know, back before he was kind of an egocentric douchebag, which is kind of a really difficult statement to make considering, but, you know. Shh. Polar, did I not just warn you about making that joke?
What joke?
Nothing. He's like, shut up, I'm trying to nut to Tom Nook. It's funny once, man, but don't spam it, alright? Stop, that's illegal. The internet fears me. I'm open about my political opinions online. Ooh, cancel culture, come at me, yay. The distance that you can dig in this game is fucking insane. Oh, man. Yeah, but I've never been really scared to talk about how I feel online. And I guess, like, maybe one day that'll come and bite me in the ass, but I truly believe that, like...
I have to worry about staying online.
Why?
Because of wanting to be a teacher.
Oh, yeah. I mean, since I want this to be my career, and I just kind of want to be, like, a commentator and a
Also, I have to be wary of what I post on Facebook.
and a YouTuber. Yeah. Jason is very proud of you. Why, thank you. Just because, like, I'm a good person, and I know I'm a good person, and, like, I help people. Like, like, you know, I'm not a fucking saint, and I can't, like, you know, donate to charity all the time, or whatever. Yeah. I always
And
wanted.
if anyone says otherwise, they're wrong.
I always wanted to do what you do first. Oh, thanks, man.
Aw, you're so cute. See, we're changing lives, one stream at a time.
That's a cute statement. Changing lives one stream at a time. Phantom, I'm certain you'll be able to do it someday, and I fully support that you do so. And if you do, and you make a channel, or if you have a channel, do you have a channel, Phantom? I'll put you on the sidebar. Also, another thing that I would like to state. So, if you guys at all know who Triforce Johnson is, there's a lot of controversy about him. It's not necessarily current information or whatever, but a bunch of people think that he uses kids, to support him financially because he used to be famous for his arcade records, and because his esports company is failing. Well, it's not really failing anymore, and it's doing really, really well, and he has a YouTube channel, and he's a great person, and a wonderful content creator.
Triforce is awesome.
Triforce is totally awesome, and I've had several conversations with him. He's a great guy, and anyone who ever wants to come at me for enjoying his stuff and ever wanting to work with him can go fuck themselves.
Triforce is awesome.
Yeah. Never had the resources to be a YouTuber, though.
I really want to meet him. Dude, all you need is your phone camera and a little tripod.
I mean, technically, the first, like, 20 videos I ever made on my channel, or something like that, were all made on my phone.
Dude, my first gaming content was phone game.
Yep.
As long as you have screen record, you'll be fine.
I mean, it's not necessarily like the best content or whatever, but content's better than nothing. You know, no content is not good. You do not know him? Oh well. Look him up. Empire Arcadia, man. Great guy. Wonderful dude. He allows kids in third world countries to be able to play games like this. Which is an awesome experience, and get into esports and make a career and do what I do, you know. Stuff like that. He's an all-around great guy. He also helps make shelters and things like that. I absolutely love it. And if I got any of that wrong, I'm sorry. You know, whatever. But, I don't know what he's, like, currently up to. I just haven't checked in on him in the last bit. But, yeah. He's an amazing dude. God, I wonder what Bekella has been up to. That sounded like I was saying Bekella. Alex Bekella, CND. You know, Create and Discover. I wonder what he's up to.
Want me to go check his channel?
No, he hasn't posted anything.
Maybe he's just enjoying, you know, being back and taking his time creating content.
Maybe, except for the fact that he said he wasn't going to be making videos anymore and he'd only be doing streaming.
Maybe he's planning something. You know?
It's been like 6 months or something. I don't know, man. It's a long time. But then there's also Maximofo, who hasn't posted anything on his channel, on his first channel, in like 2 years or something. And all he does is post Pokemon videos now and work on cold ones. Which is cool, like, and it still gives him a presence on YouTube. He just doesn't utilize his channel anymore, which is disappointing, to say the least. He still has content and everything, and those that actually enjoy him will follow it, but, you know, it's just like, when you have a channel with over 10 million subs, it's like, why not utilize it, you know? Like, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me.
You mean like what Popcorn Juice does?
Yeah, our friend Colby. God, I hate that. I hate that so much. He has the ability to monetize himself, have
Whoa.
a community tab, and he won't use it. I will admit, I am extremely jealous. There would be no point in me trying to get his channel from him, though, because that wouldn't be my audience that I earned myself. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be a point to that. But I wish that he would utilize what he has. And I've talked to him about making content and stuff like that, and he's like, gaming videos just don't work. It's not sustainable. It's not something that can get enough views. And I understand that, but the point is that, like, again, as I said, is how I always have felt about YouTube, is I feel like you get introduced to someone because of the content they make, and you stay for who they are. In some cases, you know, that's not true, but in any channel that I've really ever enjoyed or aspired to be, that's kind of always been the formula. And that's kind of the basis of what I'm building off of. Now, Matt made a very good point the other day. He was like, no, the reason why Toasty isn't big or whatever, or isn't like a massive success currently, or didn't explode, is like, he's the exact opposite of fucking Jake Paul. You know, like, he's not unique in the slightest, and he's not making bombastic, stupid content. Me. And I was just like, no, that's totally true. I don't have some sort of shtick. You know, like, and as awful as Jake Paul is, he did, like, I don't know, he got like 4 million subs in a month or something. Something crazy. And like, yeah, that's great, but I think, like, I don't know, man.
I feel like loads of those people, too, don't actually really care about any of it. It's all like, oh, I saw someone else doing it, so I'm going to piggyback off of that. And to a certain extent, that's okay, but, like, I've always said this. I never want anyone to sub-bot. I never want anyone who isn't actually interested in participating in the community or actually, you know, like, cares about me. They just care about the fact that I play a game to stick around. I just don't want them to. Because if you're not here to support the community and help the channel grow, why are you here at all? Like, what? I don't understand what the point is, you know? Like, and that's just me. Because I've always been of the mindset that, like, the people that I really care about on this platform, I look at their stuff, you know, and I spread the word about it. I talk to my friends about it. I always say, like, hey, you know, these are my favorite YouTube channels, and you guys should watch this and this and this. And, yeah, one of my favorite channels on the platform, and has been for years, is Super Mega. And my favorite YouTuber of all time was Desmond. Now that he's gone, I don't really say that because he's not necessarily making new content, right? And I'd rather talk about someone that I actually can currently support. But if you do want to help spread the name of Desmond and a bunch of stuff like that, there are several different charities that are in his name that go towards mental health. And if you don't have enough money to donate to those, you can certainly spread the word about it. Or you can go to Captain Alex and get a pair of Eticons. I think there are still a few of those left on his Etsy page, and a bit of the money from that also goes to that charity too, and it gives you something in return. Probably one of the rarest pieces of merchandise you can find of his name, and an absolutely beautiful set of Joy-Cons. Speaking of which, I thank you to Oasis and Ballistic and Cass. I'm able to have those, which is amazing. And I'm really happy to be able to, because I really wanted one of those, and I was never able to afford it on my own. I mean, to be fair, I did put like $100 towards it, but they ended up costing something like, oh god, like almost $180 or something nuts.
For what?
For the Joy-Cons. I don't remember the specifics, but that's not the point. So those will be here on, they should be here on June 2nd. That's what it said. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's wrong. And I'll do a video on me putting those skins onto some Joy-Cons. And I probably will be making a video on June 19th. What do I use to record my Switch? I use an Elgato 60S. I think that's...
Elgato HD60S.
Yeah. It is amazing. It works really, really well. And because I have it, I can also use it open on Streamlabs too, just using the game capture file or the video file.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah, no, it works really, really well. And the actual software that I prefer using is the Elgato software. It's very user-friendly. And once you get the hang of it, it works like a breeze. There are certainly some problems with using an external Elgato instead of an internal one. But with all of the differences, there are definitely benefits to the fact that you can like plug it into anything and you don't need to wire it directly to your computer. And by that I mean like have it plugged in to the actual inner part of your computer. You can just use USBs, which is so much better. It's great. I fucking love it. It only costs like $200 Canadian, so it'd cost even less American. Thank you, Phantom, for helping out. Yeah, I did a large portion of this so far, but I'm gonna excavate the rest of it. Before I start building, because yeah, that just kind of needs to happen. I'm not excited for that, but oh well. Whatever. I also have like a I really want to get a 3DS capture card. But that'll be way later. Because I definitely want to stream Majora's Mask 3D. As much as I like the original, and technically speaking, I could download Citra and play it off of that. But at that point, I would just rather play the original if I was gonna go through the effort. Even though I personally prefer the 3D remake. Not only just for visuals, but I like the actual Clock Town layout way more. Play Fortnite. Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I said this before to you privately, too. Like, yes, there is a benefit to me playing Fortnite, even though Fortnite's kind of dying. Like, the people that making content like that actually blames is so toxic. And like, as you said yourself, you've played with toxic people and it sucks, and you want to play with less toxic people. You know, and it's like, I mean, that's great, but the thing about that is that it's hard to get people that actually aren't toxic that want to play, because they're already like, oh, I don't want to play with the toxic people anyway. So it's kind of in this weird bubble where it's like, either you already play Fortnite, you gave it a chance and enjoy it, or you distance yourself and never want to try it. Or you've played it and hate it, you know. I might do it, I don't know, but it's something that not only am I not like, God, I want to play Fortnite, but at the same time, you know, also just like, I don't want to bring those people. I don't want to do that and then have people be like, why haven't you played Fortnite again? And it's like, oh, well, I never really liked the game anyway. And also, Fortnite's kind of been, like, very... Maybe give Monster Hunter a chance. Oh, dude, I would love to play Monster Hunter. Can't afford it right now, but I would love to play Monster Hunter. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Monster Hunter World on PlayStation, that would be really, really cool. I don't want to play 4 Ultimate, because I have that on my 3DS already, and I don't want to buy that again. That would be really, really cool. But anyway, what I was saying, I think the other reason why I haven't... You have it on Switch? Cool. The other reason why I haven't played Fortnite again, not just because of like the toxicity and the fact that it's not really that great a game, is also because I've been working on the Fortnite video that I recorded and everything, and so like just looking through that footage, those 4 hours of footage and everything, has made me want to play less and less, just because like I already have like
watching that footage is more than enough Fortnite that I need for a while. You know, so that's really why. I used to play a lot of Fortnite, but not because I like the game, but because I love playing with my friend who loves the game. Yeah, I think there were some stuff like that. Like, I remember when I used to play Castle Crashers on the Xbox around when it came out. It wasn't because I enjoyed the game, it was because I played with my friends, and that's kind of how I got into Diablo 3, too. And how I started playing Dark Souls, and now I actually like Dark Souls, so... There were certainly games like that where it was like, my friends enjoyed them and I didn't, and I played because I wanted to play with my friends, and even though I didn't like the game, playing with my friends was fun. And that was kind of what happened with Fortnite too, was like, oh, well, if I'm going to play, I might as well play with my friends that I was going to play with on this anyway, because I knew they played it and enjoyed it. And I finally got to do that, which was great, but unfortunately I played too late for iRock Family to join me, because he got out of it by the time I actually was comfortable enough to play it. Honestly, if I record us playing, it can be a funny video. No, yeah, man. No, I have some pretty great footage, but I just need a better editing software. That's the real problem I'm running into. Or a reason to get canceled, lol. Yeah, I was playing with this Australian kid that just started saying so much profanities, and I was like, fuck. This is probably gonna get my channel marked down or something, but whatevs, man. I don't really give a shit. Until I get the chance to be put under consideration for monetization, I don't care. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to clear out this bit, then work on that, and this is kind of where I'm going to stop working on this side and continue to work on that side. Then I'll start building Nook's Crane. Nice, Oasis is online. Really, I never found a toxic kid on Switch Fortnite. No one has a mic, at least not when I played. No, not a lot of people play with mics. Like, playing the game itself is fine. I think the pre-game lobbies are the worst, honestly. But other than that, no, I barely ever ran into a kid with a mic. In the, 6 hours I played. It's really, honestly, the worst part about Fortnite, would be making the content. Because, the difference between, and this is just me personally, the difference between making a video on Fortnite and making a video on Animal Crossing is the people that actually play Animal Crossing aren't the same type of people that constantly play Fortnite. And I mean that in a generalization. Of course there are people that play Animal Crossing and Fortnite. I'm certain there is, but like Polar, for example. But they're not the type of people that are very committed to it. You know what I mean? They're not hi, I have 300 plus hours in Animal Crossing and love to watch tons of videos on it. So that's why I was like, well, Animal Crossing is something that could not only build the channel, but would actually help me make more friends online. And it did. And I've made great friends from it.
It's been an absolutely wondrous experience, and I've loved every single second of it. So yeah, I honestly, I probably am going to do it. The other thing is I want to finish a fucking series for once. So I think I'm gonna start working on that. I'm gonna probably, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I want to do Smash. But the day after, I'm gonna start working on Final Fantasy VII. So that I can finish that, because I should have finished it by now. And then I'm going to start working on Dark Souls again. Yeah. Because people are like, oh, play this, play this, play this, but it's like, I want to finish a series before I start a new one. And I went in with that mindset, and then I just kind of destroyed it by like, oh, I'll add this game to that list, and this game to that list. There are tons of games that I really, really want to play on the channel, but I want to finish something. You know, like, really finish something. It's not like I can finish the Animal Crossing series, especially since it hasn't even been 1 year, and not all the content's out of it, so... But I think until we get to that point, I'm just going to do the fashion shows. And maybe some fishing streams. Well, it's like when I first started YouTube, people thought I was going to be just a cringe meme channel because of the content I was making. And I was like, this isn't the type of content that I want to post. And then, you know, people were like, oh. And then those people stopped watching my channel because I didn't make that content anymore. And I'm certain...
What, the Animal Crossing content?
No. Stuff like Flamingo Acapella and stuff like that. And I was like, or the Smash video that I did. And I was just like, that's fine. And I remember the first quote-unquote fan I ever had didn't stick around for more than around like 8 months or something, and his username was It's Just Drew, and he posted great stuff. And if he goes by a different name now and is still subbed to the channel, please contact me on Discord. I would love to talk to you, man. And please no one go and lie about who you are. For fuck's sakes, that stuff's so annoying. But yeah, I remember that, and I remember being like, wow, it's really cool to see someone who's actually interested in what I'm doing and what I'm doing next. And then I just remember, like, I started making launch videos and stuff like that, and I remember people being like, oh, this isn't what I've come to expect. And it's like, I didn't make the content that I really, really wanted to because I didn't have the equipment to do so. You know, I'm not sitting here making fucking Vines and TikToks and being like, oh, here's a quick meme funny, ha ha ha.
We should make a subreddit eventually. Like, once you get big enough to be able to have a subreddit, you need a subreddit, though.
I would make a subreddit, but I'm not going to start making a series of I go through subreddit memes.
Oh, no, of course not. But, like, reposting the ones on your Twitter and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely talk about it in the Discord and everything, and do that. And be like, hey, so-and-so did a really good job. And then it would give people, you know, it would give people the, kind of the attention to, and reason to go check out my Twitter and stuff like that, too. So I think that's a good idea, actually. Thank you. But yeah, you know, like, I remember what that was like, and I remember feeling like, man, Like, I really am just a nobody, and I'm gonna need to kind of get used to that. But, like, people will just drop me because, oh, well, I haven't really cared enough to get to know this guy, or really... You forgot to change the description? Yeah, I know I did. This video is gonna be privated anyway, probably. So I don't really care enough. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep it open. Oh, it takes so long. I'm gonna build Nook's Cranny, probably right here. I think there's enough room to do that. But I really want to get rid of this. Really, really want to get rid of this. Should get rid of these trees that are on here. Yep. Bonk, 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 bonk. But yeah, that's kind of how I started, and I was just like, you know, I guess I didn't really really get to kind of this is gonna sound really stupid, but I guess flare my sort of personality in those videos either, so it didn't really give people that sort of chance to do that. So at that point I kind of understand people didn't really get to know who I was necessarily, but yeah. Oh, another detail that I think some people miss. Should I record myself playing GTA San Andreas on my phone? Yes, you should. That would be awesome, Phantom. And if you do so, I will promote it on the channel and talk about it and link a video to it. And I'll link it on the Discord. I would love if you did that, and I would totally watch it. Yeah, no, do it. Do it, man. It'd be so cool. I would be totally down for that. Yeah, Silent Sage, or Riley, my friend, made a video on Resident Evil 3 Remake, and he was playing the demo. I really think he should get the game and do a full series. I wish he would, but I think he necessarily takes it a little bit too seriously. And he said something else that was like, I need to stop thinking of it as a career and start thinking of it as a hobby. And I was like, well, not necessarily. I think the difference is you need to stop stressing out about it's a career and I need to act a certain way if it's a career. Because I think he puts the definition of career to a certain high point where it's like, oh, it's so stressful if I screw up and do this and do that. It's like, you can still do it full time. Hey, I gotta go, so could you say this aloud? Say what aloud? That? Or your next message? But if you're going after I say that, bye, Polar, and I hope you have a good night, man. Thank you for sticking around for stream. By tomorrow, I should have a fully developed little town with some NPCs all scattered about. Who are you talking about? I can't see the messages. Polar Kid. Or what do you mean, Silent Sage? He's a viewer and friend. Oh, weird. Yeah, no, Polar said that, hey, I gotta go, could you say this aloud? Exact quote. I can't see any messages. Huh. Strange, man. Must be lagged or something. I need to look up like a list of how many NPCs I can take, and I wish I could remove the like the labels that like show where everyone is, because it just kind of ruins the atmosphere. Like I wish there was kind of like an in-game island map where you could just see where all the merchants are placed. Oh, whoops. Game, I am not in a cave. Yeah, I'm gonna look at some more Portal Knights builds and some other videos on YouTube about the game. To just kind of see what other people's perspective on it is, and like how the community around this game is, because I haven't done that yet. I also want to see if there's a Discord for this game. I would expect so. I mean, it's kind of big enough. I bet there's a thriving community. Who knows? Who knows? I wonder what engine this game's made in. Is it a Unity game? It might be. I don't know. Are you gonna get Minecraft Dungeons? Do you have it, Phantom? No? Well, I mean, if people in the group don't have it, then I don't really see a reason to. If people want me to make videos on it, I'll do it. Well, okay, here's a different question. Phantom, do you want to get the game? Oasis has it? I'm gonna get it when I have the money. Alright. I honestly think I do have enough money to get it. Maybe? Most likely gonna get it? Then yeah, I think I will. Yeah, I really wanted to. I honestly thought it was gonna be free to play. I didn't realize. It's $20. Yeah, it's $20 American. I don't know how much it is Canadian. But my account is still currently American, so I can't really get it right now. I need to call Nintendo support or call someone from America to buy it, because yeah, I can't buy my own stuff on the eShop right now because of how I got this game. So yeah, until Nintendo support is kind of back up and running, unless it is right now and I didn't know about it, I can't switch my account information, so I'm currently an American in the eyes of Nintendo. So unless I could do some sort of exchange for someone in America. Why is your account American? Because Oasis really wanted me to get this game, make a second account. That's what I did. I already have so many accounts on my system. That reminds me, I need to take your account off of my system. Yeah, I have a second one that's Japanese, but I just wanted to do it on mine so I didn't have to, because if I buy it under another person's name, I didn't know if I would be able to play it on this account and use my online and everything. Like, I had no idea. So I just changed this account to be American. Normally I would be able to just change it right back, but for some reason I left with a balance of 1 fucking cent. And it was just like, hey, you don't want to leave your money behind, man. You can't change your account back until your until your account balance is 0. And I was like, how the fuck do you expect me to spend 1 goddamn cent? Like, what? What? 1 cent? It's just crazy. I was just like, okay, well, I definitely need to call Nintendo support to get that fixed. So yeah. Oh shit. There's an eShop game that's 1 cent. What is it? I might be able to do that. You can if your alt account is only on your Switch. Well, then I fucked up.
What?
Nothing. I changed my zip code to a tax-free zip code. Yikers. Cheaty McCheaterson over here. So no tax for me. Tax fraud, tax fraud. He's committing tax fraud. Oh shit, I need to do my taxes.
No, I started them.
No, I just find it so funny that you whispered that. Shit, I need to do my taxes.
No, it's shit. Did I do my taxes?
Oh. Totes the goats. When I checked the eShop, it was a 99% sale. What's the game? Tell me the game so that I can get it and change my account back. Alright guys, that's the name of the game. Totes the Goat. Oh, okay. Okay, Totes the Goat. Alright, thank you so much. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna stop streaming here. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was really great to have, to talk about some of the stuff that I got the chance to. We made a fucking amazing amount of progress. I'll probably download Totes the Goat before I go to Walmart, but, yeah, by the next stream, I'll probably have, this all excavated out, and, Nook's Cranny all done. And the start of Animal Village. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great night. When's next? When's next Minecraft? God, I don't know, man.
Whenever I end up sucking it up and dealing with it and getting a Minecraft account.
Probably. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning. And bye.